Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done a project in the garage, but we're starting one today. I have several sticks of pipe, square tubing, all are 20 or better feet long, and I need a place to store those because some of it I've been storing out here under the shed. These pipes and some, that's 1-inch ID pipe and some square tubing, stuff like that. I want to build a rack for this wall to bolt to the concrete to be able to put those long sticks of metal on, because I have several inside the garage too, over top of the oil tank for the waste oil furnace. So I'd like to get those full sticks off there, and you know, put not full sticks up there. Of course, this was a project last winter or early spring to store all the little pieces of metal on. So I'm going to use these old fifth wheel landing gear to make my rack out of. Got them extended out to 48 inches long, and we're just going to weld these together here, the different sections. As I had 8 or 9 of these old legs, you know, none of them are any good, so I thought this would be a good project to use for 3 of them. So like I said, we're going to weld those together so they stay like they are. And then I made these plates. There's 3 plates here. I just tacked them together so I can drill that hole. That's what I like to do. If I'm going to drill holes in multiple pieces of metal, I'll just tack them together, drill my hole, and then they're all the same. And then we're going to use these wedge anchors to anchor them to the concrete out there. And I'm just going to put 1 bolt in each one on the back side. And I think that will be sufficient. If they want to twist on me at some point, which I don't think they will after I put 1 piece of metal on it, but I can just shoot some. I can shoot a tap con in that end to keep it from twisting. And I'll just take the angle grinder and knock those tacks off there real quick. And then I'll have 3 pieces of metal. All right, those are all tacked up. I'm gonna take the clamps off and weld them up good, and then we'll weld them to these plates, which that should be interesting. We'll see how that works out. Got all these sections of legs welded together. Now I have to take and cut 3, 6, 9, 12 of these out of this square tubing to go right here. So we put the metal right there, just exactly like I did on this metal rack over here. Only I used pipe for that one because I had a whole bunch of that pipe. But this one I'm going to use square tubing. So these are approximately 9 inches, and then I cut my 45. I'm thinking about maybe changing that angle a little. 45, yeah, I might change that angle. Yeah, maybe go like 30 degrees or something. Yeah, probably what I'm gonna do. Because even at that, I mean, ain't like stuff's gonna roll off of it. So give me more room to put stuff in there. So let me figure this out, and I'll put y'all over here in a minute and let you see the cut. Put your eyes and ears in. This is a lot of wood, a lot of little metal chips, and it's very loud. I always wear hearing protection. Of course, I wear hearing protection anytime I'm around anything noisy. When I mow grass, you know, here in the garage, when I'm grinding and stuff. If I'm grinding a lot, if I grind for 2 minutes, yeah, I ain't gonna bother. But this saw right here, you definitely want to wear your hearing protection for this thing. That puppy is loud. So here we go. That's enough of that. And I decided on a 15-degree angle. I kind of like the 15 degrees. So yeah, when I built this rack, I thought that was a bit extreme, but it also is on wheels, so I knew it'd be rolling around, and I didn't want stuff falling off, so I went with 45. But this one is going to be bolted to cement, not rolling around. So I think 15 degree is going to be awesome. Don't y'all be critical of my welds. Yeah, I welded right over powder coat. These things are galvanized. I'll probably pay for that tomorrow. If any of you have ever welded galvanized, you probably know what I'm talking about. Now what I did not do was I did not finish welding the bottom of these. That way, yeah, I know this is gonna be under a shed, but you know, the ones on the end, you know, crazy rain or blowing snow could get water in these, and I didn't want them freezing and busting. And when I weld the bottom of these landing gear to these plates over here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Or I might just, well, I've got holes. Yeah, I won't have to do that. I've got these holes, so I'll just weld it all the way up. But yeah, you gotta let that water out. You know, if you've got, you just got to, or it'll swell and bust them. I gotta figure out now how to set one up on this plate and hold it while I get it tacked. So let me figure that out. If and when I get it figured out, I'll show you what I come up with. Well, that wasn't so hard. That should work. I guess I need to check the plumb. Yeah, because I don't want them, we're gonna have 3 of them in a row, so I don't want one lean this way, one lean that way. So yeah, let me check the plumb. Glad y'all thought of that. All welded up. Time to slap some safety yellow paint on. One of the few times I'll wear gloves because I'm such a sloppy painter. I hate having paint around my fingernails for the next 3 or 4 days till it wears off. So. Yeah, I don't like gloves.
Nope.
You might notice I got some help today. Got them things painted last night, and we have already drilled the holes. And with the impact drill, and now we are setting these things, and we're gonna start putting metal on here in a minute.
Yeah.
Does the guy look familiar?
What's up, guys?
He might look familiar. Does this guy look familiar? My brother Keith and his son Mason. They're in for Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna keep it hanging this stuff. We're just gonna bolt it down, and then we'll show you with some metal on it. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. All right, there you go, folks. There's our metal rack.
Look at that.
Couldn't have done it without a little help. Got metal behind it. Got metal on it. Even found a place for that monster 12-foot step ladder. So, yeah. Another mission accomplished. So, really appreciate y'all watching, and be sure to come back and watch the next one. We'll catch y'all later.